Hello Taurus, welcome to November 2018. So we have two major events that are happening this month astrologically, and the big headline news is that Jupiter is changing signs. It is going to be leaving Scorpio and entering Sagittarius, which is the sign that it rules. So the king of the gods is moving back to his own palace, which is really good news for everyone. I'm looking forward to it. You should be too. Jupiter is going to be moving from your 7th house into your 8th house, and the 8th house is the house of mystery, the hidden realm, but it's also can also be sex. But more importantly, and I think for you, it's going to be a story about other people's money. And with Jupiter transiting this part of your house, you could be expecting some sort of inheritance, tax payout, royalty payout, lottery winning, maybe. Money that comes to you from other people, your partner's money. So if your partner is the primary breadwinner, this could be them getting a big promotion. And this energy is going to be active throughout the next year. Jupiter will be transiting this part of your solar chart until around December 2nd or 3rd. The other astrological news this month is that Venus will be going direct on or around November 15th, depending where you are in the world, followed right after by Mercury going retrograde. So, as Venus is your ruler, this is really good news for you. You may have been feeling a little bit lost or confused since September, the end of September, when she went retrograde, and now your ruler is going to be moving forward again. She's still going to be in her shadow period and in Scorpio until January, but you're on the move now, which is great. So, moving on to your card reading for the month, we're doing things a little bit differently now. Normally I do oracle card readings. This month it's going to be an intuitive tarot card reading based on feedback from my viewers. I've already shuffled the cards. I'm going to shuffle them once more on camera, draw the cards on camera, and then I will do my interpretation. So, if you are interested or enjoy this new format, please let me know. My desk is a little messy, and this is going to be a little bit loud as I shuffle, so I'll try to do it lower so the microphone doesn't pick it up too much. Okay, and like I said, I already shuffled these very well before I started recording the video. So let's see what your cards are. 7 of Cups reversed. 5 of Pentacles. Knight of Swords reversed. Moon reversed. 8 of Cups reversed. 4 of Wands. Tower reversed. Hierophant reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so this is I actually think this is a very positive reading. So I don't want you to get alarmed. Alright, I'm going to move the camera back up for now. Hopefully it will autofocus on me. Apologize if that was a little dizzy. Okay, so like I said, I actually think this is a very positive read, but let's go forward and see what comes up. So the first thing is that 7 of Cups reversed. Now this tells me that you may have had some sort of goal or wish you were hoping to either accomplish, or in the sense of like a wish that you were hoping would come true, a dream of yours, and then you're finding out in the beginning of the month that you're just not going to be able to do it. The other aspect here could be that if you've been having a hard time making a decision between more than one choice, probably related to finances, that you're going to actually be able to finally make that decision. And this could also be related to Venus going retrograde, because I know when my ruling planet goes retrograde, I tend to have a hard time making decisions. So Venus is going to go retrograde for you, like I said, November 15th, around there. So this could be showing that you will be able to make decisions again and feel more confident in your choices. Now, the one thing here is Five of Pentacles isn't a very fun card to get. It does show, or usually shows, some sort of loss. This could be a loss of money, this could be a loss of comfort, and this could even be a loss of relationship. One of the lesser, well, I guess it depends who you get your reading from, but one of the meanings of this card is a breakup. And since it's next to the Knight of Swords reversed, that does kind of tell me there could be a man in your life who is leaving the picture. And on the one hand, since we have the Seven of Cups reversed and the Knight of Swords reversed, for those of you Tauruses who are going through a breakup or having a man leaving the picture, this is for the best. It may feel a little bit uncomfortable, or I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's not going to feel a little uncomfortable. It's probably going to feel a lot uncomfortable. But get through it, because this would be somebody, if somebody is leaving, it's for the best. And this could even be somebody that you were maybe dependent upon to fulfill your own comfort. And you could either be realizing that this person isn't somebody that you can depend on, or that you just need to be a little bit more self-sufficient and depend on yourself and not look for other people to fulfill that comfort for you. Especially since as we move to the next row, we have the Moon reversed, the Eight of Cups reversed, and then the Four of Wands upright. So that to me says that with the Moon reversed, this illusion is leaving the picture. So if you had like a false sense of who somebody was, you're going to be seeing who they are for real. And you might even be feeling really good about either leaving this relationship or having them leave. Now the Eight of Cups here reverse is a little bit tricky, because on the one hand, since it's reversed, it could mean that you, if this situation is accurate, what I'm saying so far, the story I'm seeing, this could be the turning point where either you were about to break up and then you don't. So if this was somebody who was leaving the picture, this is where you have that reconciliation, especially since we have the Four of Wands right next to it, upright, which is definitely a positive card of people coming together in a relationship. But the Eight of Cups reverse could also mean like a betrayal or a breakup that's averted. So there could be a separation, there could be a sense of you wanting to leave a situation or a relationship, and then towards the middle of the month, which would be when Venus goes direct, you change your mind. So just to backtrack a little bit so you're not confused, I am seeing you starting out the month making a choice, maybe feeling a little bit sad, maybe having somebody leave you or you leave somebody else, especially if it's a romantic partner. And then I feel like you're going to be feeling really good about this decision. This could even be something that started maybe a month ago, maybe even at the end of September when Venus went retrograde. And then there's kind of like this change in the situation where you reunite with somebody else. Now, this might not be the same person. This could be somebody new. This doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get back together with whoever this guy is that was leaving the picture, or woman, depending on your preference or situation. But there is going to be a celebration here. So, for some of you, it will be getting back together or averting that breakup, but for some of you, it will be a new partner coming in. Now, as we go on to the last row, we've got three major cards all reversed. We have the Tower, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the interesting thing here is is if we're going along this theme of a potential breakup, the Tower reversed and the Hierophant reversed could be showing like a really positive divorce, especially with the Four of Wands. So this could even be, I know I'm throwing out a lot of possibilities here, but that's just what happens when you go through the cards. For some of you, this could be you celebrating your divorce finally being finalized. And for others, this could even just be that, like a crisis averted. Again, with the Eight of Cups, you're averting loss. So, so the Tower upright can be a little bit intense, but sometimes when it's reversed, it's showing that you're bypassing the sudden change that's going to happen. On the other hand, it could also be, for some of you, you are resisting change. But given everything else here in my own intuitive feeling, I think it's like showing a crisis averted, and it's showing that since you made the right choice, because Seven of Cups and the Moon reversed are showing that you are thinking clearly, the illusions are gone, you're able and empowered to make the right decision, you are averting or bypassing the trauma or difficulties associated with a Tower card, and that's why it's reversed. And with the Hierophant reversed, it does, it could mean a divorce or a relationship ending. It could also just mean that maybe you are going against what society expected of you. This could be a choice that's out of character for you. It might even be surprising to the people around you, and you're just like okay with that. Final outcome card is Queen of Pentacles reversed. So again, this really is showing me a positive breakup story. And for me, when I see the Queen of Pentacles reversed, especially given the other cards here, it's showing that you're letting go. I'll show you the card. So as you can see, when the Queen of Pentacles is reversed, the pentacle that she's holding is ready to fall, because when it's upright, it's supported by her hands. Reversed, it's not being supported. She's dropping this pentacle. So this is you dropping this old worldview, this old comfort you were holding on to, and making room for something new. This is you letting go of something that used to serve you and no longer does. Especially since we have the Five of Pentacles in the first row, which is usually a card of loss, especially some sort of material or comfort loss. And as a Taurus, Taurus is a very comfortable sign. You don't like to change. You like things, you like your physical creature comforts. So this is showing that you might have to let some of them go this month, and it could be a little uncomfortable, but I think that these cards are showing that it's going to be positive. Okay, so let's do a brief summary. Now keep in mind, I know I gave a lot of possibilities. That's because this is a general read. It's for all Taurus, or at the very least for all the Tauruses who view the video. So it's not going to be exactly the same for everyone. But the general story here is an illusion or a mental difficulty lifting, the ability to think clearly and make a decision. There is going to be a man leaving the picture for some of you. Now, for some of you, this is going to be a permanent separation that's really positive for you. It could even be a legal separation where you get divorced or choose to end the relationship legally. It could even be a situation where someone's moving out of the home. Maybe it's not a romantic partnership, but it could be a relative, a male relative that lives with you who's leaving. Now, for some of you, if this is your romantic partner, you're going to reconcile and you're going to get back together, but the relationship is going to be different. It's going to look different in the future. It's not going to be the same. There's going to be some big changes because you're letting go of the comfort or the rut that the relationship had fallen into. For some of you, it's a permanent separation, but for others, you're going to reconcile. And then for the third third tier of you, someone new is going to be coming in. But the bottom line is that you're going to be celebrating this change. You're letting go something that no longer works. You're thinking clearly and seeing things for as they truly are and not as you want them to be. And you're making room for something new. And it might even be, if we're going to go to number 5, it might even be something that surprises the people around you or even surprises yourself. So thank you very much for watching. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you like the new format, if you like seeing the cards, if you like the tarot cards, or if you prefer going back to the oracle card readings instead. My number one aim is always to please you guys, so I hope that this was helpful. And thank you for watching. I will see you next month.